got him.
Damn it, that clipped me.
Yeah, it's got a really large hitbox. Oh, nice, got him. Oh, you used the Shadow Rush against him that one time. It was pretty good.
Yeah. Oh.
Oh, damn it. I get it the second time. Well, anywho, how do you feel about Martin Scorsese and Francis Ford Coppola tearing down Marvel movies?
I only saw like a hint of that though. I thought you were gonna inform me of that because I remember you mentioned you wanted to talk about it, and like I didn't read up on it. I just knew that they commented on it, and like, yeah, fuck them.
So Martin Scorsese,
God forbid I enjoy something.
Martin Scorsese said that he doesn't view it as cinema. Specifically, he doesn't feel like it is. He doesn't feel like they are that cinema and movies are supposed to be real humans interacting with other humans and displaying emotion or something like I'm paraphrasing, but it was basically that. It's like like human emotion interacting with human emotion. And one YouTuber that I like that reviews movies and stuff like that, generally has a positive spin, did a real good dig at that because he was reviewing Endgame, and he said like during one of the scenes where it's like I think it was like Tony dying and spoiler alert for Endgame and Pepper saying goodbye. It's like this is a real human scene conveying real human emotions, and I was just like nice subtle dig, but that's what Scorsese said. And then Francis Ford Coppola kind of piggybacked onto it. I don't know if he like got something. If like he knew of what Scorsese said, or if he was asked something similar because of all the big hubbub about Martin Scorsese's comments. But obviously, Martin Scorsese, director of Raging Bull, The Departed, what other great fucking movies that he has filmed? It's Martin fucking Scorsese.
Yeah, like the dude has good movies under his belt.
I think he also did The Passion of the Christ or The Last Temptation.
No, yeah, I was gonna. Passion of the Christ was Mel Gibson.
Yeah, Passion of the Christ was Mel Gibson. Last Temptation. Oh,
you're not my real dad.
There you go. Now if he kills you again, you can do too. But Francis Ford Coppola, director of The Godfather, the Godfather trilogy, which houses the best movie ever made and the worst movie ever made, probably, depending upon your opinion. Oh, watch out. No, he's hidden.
I wouldn't be able to do that. I mean, I can, but I have to stab someone in the ass.
Nice. Oh, watch out. That poison lasts for
I noticed it
it
stays for quite a while.
It won't go away. But, Francis Ford Coppola was asked something about it, and apparently recently he says that he's been misquoted or mistranslated, but he said basically along the lines of that he feels like the Marvel movies are kind of like not true cinema, and they're more like roller coaster or amusement park rides. They're like flashy and they're vibrant and stuff like that. I don't really know. I haven't looked too much into the Francis Ford Coppola thing. My issue was with Scorsese because he specifically said that Marvel movies aren't cinema, and I 100% agree with that. Because to me, cinema are not good films. Cinema is the artist. The artist won Best Picture. I've said this many times. Have I ever talked to you about my hate of The Artist?
I don't think so, no.
I think it was like 2011 or
Which movie was The Artist? Remind me.
The Artist was the black and white silent movie.
It was silent.
That was in modern times.
It was about,
Listen, I get they used some very interesting techniques for like how like they trick you with like the sound effects that come up on screen and how you think something's gonna happen and then something else does it. It's very good and it's very cool. What they made is a really great silent film. Wow. He dropped it and you attacked into it. That's interesting. He made a really great silent film, but we've evolved way beyond silent films. That's a real great artistic piece, and people that want to say that's artistic, like people that are looking for something artistic like that, great. Like, I'm glad that you have that outlet. It's fine art and it's pop art. I don't even like saying pop art because pop art conveys poor imagery. like made pop art like in the design of Andy Warhol, maybe. But like to me, cinema is fucking somebody going to a museum and seeing a like white canvas with 2 red lines painted on it and being like, yes, this is hard art. It's like that's cinema to me. When somebody says cinema, it's
like this snooty highbrow bullshit that you're like. It's like the audience for it that would appreciate this is like so neat. It's an issue that happens in writing where it's this is like a thing that's happened a lot in like literature, as I like to call it, or like modern day poetry. The target audience for those pieces are like other authors or poets or people who are deep into that kind of crap, you know, which is fine. But saying that things that are made for a general audience are not artistic is bullshit. All right, it's like God forbid that like
everybody
people can enjoy things. Yeah,
again, I might think cinema. There are some movies that I consider cinema that I consider are fantastic films. There's some movies that I consider are cinema that I think are real shitty films. To me, it's a weird thing to say, but I consider cinema things that are artistic or not genre defying, but like they set a precedent. To me, Avatar, the first Avatar, is technically cinema because of what they attempted to do with special effects and creating a world.
They're pushing the envelope of like what a movie could do.
Yeah, and it kind of falls off later now because now like special effects now. Oh, do you have anything?
I'm trying to see because I'm like close.
Any healing?
Nothing healing wise.
Persimmons can heal your
posture. They let me heal my posture at all times.
But like cinema, like that, like it kind of falls off in modern times because modern times like Thanos looks so fucking beautiful. But again, Avatar was like a decade ago, so what they did a decade ago really changed the playscape of how we can do things. Movies that like change the playscape of how other movies are made, I would absolutely consider that cinema. However, there are movies like Chinatown. Chinatown to me is cinema, but it's good cinema.
Yeah.
Like
I was so close. I got greedy and I thought he had finished the swing, and I'm like, I'm gonna throw some ash on him and try to get him. Damn it!
You were so close.
Damn it! I know I can do this. Okay. And something I want to add to that though, and by that definition, I would say the Marvel movies are cinema because have you ever seen a movie franchise do what Marvel has done and created an entire universe?
That's fair. Yeah, but based off of the definition that I posited, that is absolutely fair.
Yeah.
I was gonna go against the argument that like to be like agreeing with Scorsese that Marvel movies aren't cinema, but I don't think that that's necessarily a bad thing.
Yeah.
But that's a valid point that you praise based off. I know it's my definition of cinema, and I'm 20. How the fuck old am I? Really goddamn old, but also really fucking young and stupid kid that has made YouTube videos that have not been released to the public because they're shitty. But my opinion shouldn't be valid or matter. But based off of what you said, yeah, that's a valid argument against Scorsese as well. Oh shit.
I don't know how I was literally in mid-animation of sneaking up on stabbing this dude, and
you should have deaded so you didn't have to lose anything. You could have revived and gone back.
Oh, you're right. You're right.
This wasn't a boss.
You're right.
It's fine.
It's fine.
But like Scorsese, like that's the thing. I don't. Let's go back to like maybe it's not cinema.
Yeah.
It's still fine though to me. It's because what actually was it Kevin Smith or somebody else was like, that's why I know he made The Last Temptation of Christ, because it was Kevin Smith or somebody was like, hey, Scorsese, you actually made like one of the most popular superhero movies of all times. You made Temptation of Jesus Christ, and what is Jesus Christ but not a superhero? He's literally the basis for Superman and shit like that.
Yeah. Yeah, pretty much every single superhero has this Christ-like experience and figure.
Yeah, exactly. And so I always thought that was pretty funny. But
the Matrix, Neo is literally Jesus.
Yeah,
yeah, and it's Matrix is
not cinema.
It's not fancy highbrow.
Fuck.
Ah, yeah.
If we go against the definition of because some of their like bullet time stuff, I don't know if it was revolutionary, but they really polished it.
Yeah, no, like,
I don't know.
I was gonna say though, like Matrix, like basically changed like what an action movie could be, because like before that it was all like Sylvester Stallone, Schwarzenegger, like badass big buff dudes, and this one was like, no, here's like a small, kind of like scrawny dude just in like a black trench coat, you know.
I mean, one of my favorite action movies ever, Equalizer, I probably don't think could have happened if it wasn't for The Matrix. That's
we would not have John Wick if it wasn't for The Matrix.
Yeah, we would not have had, that's like literally if it wasn't for The Matrix, because the fucking directors of the John Wick franchise are the stunt coordinators from The Matrix. Like, yeah, it's so that's where it can get befuddled, which is why I don't like somebody saying that this is cinema and this is not. Because the definition of cinema, like, what is the definition of cinema? It's so vague.
It's like, that's the whole issue with art. Art is so subjective.
Yeah.
Like, what Martin Scorsese thinks is highbrow cinema, someone could be like, no, that's garbage, and then someone else could be like, but Iron Man 1 is the definition of cinema. It's like, I hate people trying to define like what is and isn't art, because you can't do that. There is no official authority on art. It's not an objective truth. That's the whole point of art, is that it is subjective.
Yeah, that's my problem with subjectivism and objectivism. Like, that's my big issue with Scorsese saying that. If Scorsese said, I don't like the Marvel movies, they're not for me, they're loud, they seem like an amusement park ride. Scorsese likes these one-on-one, these very dark, these very human stories. That's what Scorsese likes to put on film. And I love The Departed.
Yeah.
I love Raging Bull. I love some of his movies. Like, don't get me wrong. If he were just to be like, these movies aren't for me, 100%.
Yeah, that's fine. That you have every right to say that.
Yeah,
because
if you don't like a Marvel movie, that's fine.
Yeah.
But to say that they're not, like, the difference between a good movie and a bad movie is not subjective and objective. A movie you like and you don't like is subjective.
Yeah.
It's very simple.
Even shit that has a 0% on Rotten Tomatoes, someone out there said that is their favorite film.
Yeah, exactly. Like, The Room is not a good movie, but we both love the shit out of that
it's
movie.
like, yeah.
And that's totally fine. And then there are good movies out there that nobody even knows. There are gems out there that like are objectively good movies, but it just didn't appeal to that person's tastes.
Yeah.
Like, to say that the Marvel movies aren't cinema, or that they lack a merit in something, and a lot of like the Marvel directors had to come out and defend themselves. Like James Gunn had to be like, "Hey, I put a lot of my heart and soul into the Guardians of the Galaxy movies. Like, I put my heart into these. How can you like cut me down?" Like both Scorsese, James Gunn responded to both Scorsese and Coppola, and had to be like, "Who are you to like belittle my directorial like accomplishments? No matter like how accomplished you guys are, you're punching down." And
yeah,
like they are.
Yeah, like, it's like how dare you do that? Like, it's,
I don't know. Like my big thing is like Scorsese doesn't have to, like he does not have to like the Marvel movies.
Yeah, he doesn't.
Absolutely
No
not.
No one has to like the Marvel movies.
He can definitely think they're too loud, and then it's a criticism that they're a bit too comical. I get that, and that's 100% fine. If you don't like it, you don't like it. But to say they're not cinema is, I don't know.
Yeah, it's overkill. It's you're trying to be like, it's that classic like, yeah, you're being a gatekeeper. You're being those assholes at like Comic-Con who go up to like girls dressed up in costume. You're like, oh, are you a real fan of
Scorsese? Is a fucking incel fedora.
Exactly. He's literally fucking pulling fedora level Reddit shit right now.
Oh my god, we just broke the internet. Fuck you, Kim Kardashian's butt. Scorsese is an incel fedora neckbeard. He's gonna break the internet.
Yeah. Jesus Christ, I had the title for this episode.
Yo, sometimes it just comes out naturally.
I know, man, it's beautiful.
Like my poo. Haha!
What?
Highbrow conversation about cinema, lowbrow poop joke. That's what you get at Loathe To
man, poop jokes can be highbrow.
Can they be, though?
Because art is subjective, and I think that they're highbrow.
That just reminds me of a, man, I don't like Daniel Tosh as much anymore, but
me neither.
I did used to like him, and he had a joke where he's like, I got the Bellagio coming out of my ass, I don't need an audience. And then he's like, highbrow poop joke? My dad said it couldn't be done. Me, I said nay. And I was like, alright, that's pretty funny. Oh, hey, I am scared. I don't know what to talk about. I blew all my Scorsese stuff on the last attempt, and you are so close.
I'm doing fine.
I just don't know what to. You had a topic that I can.
Let's see. I'm trying to think of something that's not politics because that's like my existence right now. Halloween. I don't know.
How about them stupid ass Pokemans?
I mean,
how about them stupid ass Pokemans?
What Pokemon are you mad about, Ryan?
Have you not seen the Alolan form of Meowth or whatever?
Oh yeah, the guy, the
fucking
the Dynamax version.
Monster? Is that what it is? Dynamax?
Yeah.
I thought that was the Alolan form. It's just Alolan or whatever form, the new region's form, but like this whole Alolan.
Galar, yeah.
Galar, the Galaran form or whatever.
Yeah, it's not Galar. That's if you Dynamax it. He becomes Longcat.
For real?
Yeah.
Ugh.
Like,
why do they like? Hey, we need to revitalize
have you seen Pikachu's? He becomes Fat Pikachu.
I've seen that.
Yeah, you remember Fat Pikachu?
Yeah, Fat Pikachu, yellow version. Or fuck. Oh.
Dad.
The parent.
Is that your first death?
Yeah.
Oh damn, that kind of sucks.
Yeah, it's fine though. I still got gourds.
Uh-oh. Kite him for a bit. But no, like all these Pokemon devs are like, hey, we need new designs to like freshen up the Pokemon. Just make them fucking long.
Make them long,
yeah.
big.
Like fucking gave what's his name? Uh-oh, that's not good. You could probably eat a thing.
Yeah. Let me but not a bite down. But
antidote powder.
That's it. Oh, not me to dodge that way.
Dude.
Oh fuck, I can't use the item.
Oh right. It's healing and you've got the thing on you. Now you got it.
Okay.
Oh,
that got me killed. Fuck. Ah, damn it. I'm getting better at this. I'm getting better. Here's my complaint. Because there's also a Charizard one.
There's a Charizard?
Yeah.
Dynamax or Galarian?
Dynamax version. Like when you Dynamax him, he becomes different. And I'm like, and everyone's like kind of getting upset. And everyone's actually making valid points about it. To be fair, it looks cool, but everyone's like, what the fuck about Venusaur and Blastoise. It's like, you already gave Charizard 2 Mega Evolutions. It's like...
Charizard's like the most popular, and I get that.
I get that, but...
What were you? Were you an Ivysaur guy?
I'm a mix between Ivysaur and Charizard. I like them both a lot.
I was a Blastoise kid. I had blue version Blastoise.
Why does he always notice me?
Let me see. Charizard.
Dynamax, yeah.
Dynamax. Let's look at this shit. What the? Does he just become red? Is he on fire?
Yeah, he's like, yeah.
He's got fire wings.
Yeah, he's got like fire wings and stuff.
Okay.
Like it looks cool.
Why though?
It's and the other thing people are starting to complain about too is like, you know, why is it always the Kanto Pokemon? Like everyone knows about. It's like, it's not like Let's Go Eevee and Let's Go Pikachu, which was made for like the more casual people who only ever played the Kanto versions. It's like. This one is made more for like the more long-term fans. Like, why not have some cool stuff with Gen 1, with Gen 2, Gen 3, Gen 4, Gen 5? You know, it's like why. It's like why always the Kanto ones? You know, it's just. It's because there's some fucking cool ass Pokemon in the other ones.
I will say the Galarian Ponyta looks fucking cool, but
Galarian Ponyta.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's psychic too. Everyone thought it was gonna be fairy, which I'm like, I'm kind of mad it's not fairy because I'm like, it's literally a unicorn.
I just don't understand why they give fucking Surfetched a fucking goddamn giant sword. They give fucking Coughing a giant fucking hat.
I love that. He has literally a stovepipe hat because it's literally stovepipes.
They're just like, let's make everything fucking tall. Fucking Meowth, Dynamax, yeah, long fucking cat. What's his name? Executor evolves into...
yeah,
what the
I thought it was Executor. No, it's not.
It is Executor.
Yeah, it says Executor. Execute and Executor. Yeah.
That's what it is. Wow, man. Listen, Gen 1ers out there, I hear you, bros. I play Pokemon since there, but goddamn, the first generation of Pokemon is not good.
There are
execute and executor.
There are some shit designs in that one. Like, it's like...
Boy. Not even just design. Like, okay, it's an egg and then it becomes like this weird plant thing. Whatever. It's a little weird. Execute, then executor. Really? That's literally like, Jimmy, we need 2 more Pokemon names. It's like, what do they look like? An egg and a tree. They're the evolutions. Eggs, you say. Execute. Perfect. Now what about the other one? Execute.
Tor.
It's like, Jimmy, you want a promotion. Like, it just seems so lazy. But, also, lazy, let's make it tall. Let's make it tall. It's like, Jimmy, now we need a new design for that one.
To be fair, the Executor one is actually creative, because in the original, like,
it's a palm tree, yeah.
Yeah, well, no, because in the original, description of Executor in, like, red and green, it said that the more sunlight they get, the bigger they grow.
Oh,
and they're in Alola, which has a lot
of sunlight.
Yeah.
That is interesting.
Yeah.
But that's like the only tall one in the original, so like that's easily forgiven. I just like to make fun of it because it is stupid.
I just want to know why it's a dragon type.
Yeah, what? I forgot about that.
I think it's because, like, palm trees, I think in some languages are called, like, dragon trees.
Oh.
That's my...
Don't dragon fruits grow on palm trees?
I think
on, like,
so.
A certain type of palm tree? Maybe. That sounds like it's
That sounds correct.
That sounds
No,
like,
no, Dad! Please, I'm sorry.
All right, are you ready for this? I'm about to hit you with a fastball special.
You're gonna chuck me through the air?
Yeah, and you gotta use your adamantium claws and take down the Sentinel.
Okay.
Anyway, we don't got a lot of time left in this recording, so you got one shot, one opportunity. Do not miss your chance to blow. Kill him. Do it. Do it this time. Do it right now.